everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the syllabus, 15 of the syllabus. My name is Tiffany and I'm the creator. Mainly the channel is about bridging the gap between the biblical world and the secular world, but I also do make sure that I want to incorporate fashion. Fashion can entail skincare, hair, retail, clothing, makeup, because I'm a girly girl as well, right? But I'm still low-key a tomboy. Well, I wouldn't say tomboy. I just like to be comfortable, but I do both. Like, I can do both. Today I wanted to just come on here and share with you guys basically the products that I use on my locks. Disclaimer, this is not a sponsored video and I'm not getting paid to share these products with y'all. This is all my opinion, okay? Now that we've got that out the way. So to start with, I really wash my hair twice. So I'm gonna start with my shampoo, then conditioner, then oils and everything. I'm gonna go in order. So this is how I literally go in order. I wash my hair and the different products that I use. So the first product is gonna be the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore Shampoo. Okay, so now as far as this size, I actually purchased this 33.8 fluid ounces. I remember getting this from Sam's Club. And when I tell y'all, I've had this for like probably 2.5 years. It's crazy. It really lasts that long, right? And I really like it because it has the shea butter, the peppermint, and the apple cider vinegar in it. And somewhere in this video, I'll make sure I'll post a picture of it. But as far as this size, I know that I got this from Sam's Club. I don't know if they have it in Costco or BJ's, but I purchased this from Sam's Club. And you can just check. You can maybe go on there online and check on their site and see if they have it. But where I am, we actually have all three, but I tend to just gravitate a little bit more towards Sam's Club. But anyway, so this is something that I found out, right? Okay, so I was doing it all wrong. Okay, so I realized, I want to say maybe last year, legit, and you guys are going to laugh, because we need clarifying shampoo. Clarifying shampoo cleans. Moisturizing shampoo puts moisture back in the hair. What do I mean? Before I had like this aha moment, I realized that I was trying to clean my hair with moisturizing shampoo. No, all that's gonna do is that's gonna cause buildup, right? You can't clean your hair with moisture shampoo unless, in my opinion, okay, this is what I found out and this is what works for me. So what I do is I'll take my Shea Moisture to clarify my hair. I wash my hair twice with this. I wash this twice, okay? I use this and I wash my hair twice. Then, after I rinse that out, and when I'm washing my hair, I put my shampoo on my scalp, right? I don't necessarily take more shampoo and put it on my locks. I don't feel like you gotta do all that. And I'm realizing as well that less is more with locks. And then I take this baby. So it's like a massager, like a scalp massager. I got this from Vanity Fair. I'm gonna try my best to make sure I put a picture somewhere in the video, but I'm also gonna see if I can find a link to get this. When I tell y'all, this is good for, basically when you use this, it's like these rubber, like little picks. They're rubber, and it's a battery. It comes with it, and you know, I don't know if you can see, but it's vibrating. But when I'm on my left side of my hair, I use my left hand and I kind of go on my scalp, because what that does, it wakes up and the cuticles in the scalp, right? And it gives it better circulation, okay? And then what I do both sides. And then on the right hand side, I take it. And I like it. It's so comfortable and very convenient. You can just hold it and just massaging your scalp when I shampoo with the clarifying shampoo. So I do that. And then, let me say another disclaimer. I am not a hairstylist, I'm not a cosmetologist, and I'm not a beautician. I always like to make sure I throw that out there. I'm just sharing with you guys products that I use and that work for me. So this is from Vanity Fair. And I also like to use this if you want to do like hot oil treatments. You'll put, like, of course, you warm your oil up or whatever, however you do that. And then you distribute it in the scalp. And then you could take this too. And you can massage your scalp with this as well. And like, say if you have like a headache, you can use this to massage your scalp as well. So I don't necessarily only use it for shampoo, but it's really good and it's a really great investment. So after I do my clarifying shampoo, then I come in with this. Okay, I'll make sure I post a picture. And this is the Raw Shea Butter Moisture Retention Shampoo with sea kelp and argan oil. Now it may be called something. I think when I was looking to find a picture of it, I think it's called like Deep Moisture now or something like that. But it's the same thing. So I only wash my hair once with this because when I come in with this, I only wash it once, and that adds moisture back into my scalp and into my hair, because clarifying cleans, right? It cleans, it clarifies it. It makes it more clear. It cleans, it gets all the dirt and the buildup and everything off the scalp and in the hair shaft. And then I come in with the moisture shampoo and I go ahead and I just wash it once. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, so when I am washing my hair, like I was saying earlier, just to piggyback of what I was saying earlier, I don't necessarily put separate shampoo on my locks. No, I put the shampoo in my scalp and I kind of tilt my head under the shower. And when I'm doing that, I'm taking the shampoo that's already in my scalp and I'm kind of just squeezing it on my locks. I'm just squeezing it through. And I do that with both. So once I do that, I dry my hair with a tank top. A tank top, okay? So I had like a tank top that I used to work out in a long time ago. I dry my hair with the tank top. I don't use a towel personally because as you know, I go ahead and I just dry it with that because cotton has a tendency to dry the hair out. And it has a tendency to dry the hair out. And then I kind of let it air dry a little bit. But if I want, because you want to make sure your locks are completely dry. Because if you don't, it'll stink and it'll smell like mildew. So what then I use, I take this. So they have these, so I've had this blow dryer for years. It's just a regular blow dryer. And they have these attachments. And I believe I got this from Amazon. They have these hooded attachments, okay? It's like really long. I don't know if you guys can see it, right? And you take it and then you attach it to the end of the blow dryer, like so, right? Like this here. I put it like this here. I put it like this here, right? And then what you're gonna do, I like to have my setting, it depends on if I'm in a hurry or not. I like to have my setting on low. So then I like it because you can put the hood, so it's not direct heat, right? I don't necessarily like direct heat, but this is just my preference. I take the hood and I put it on. It has like these little snap things, like with these little, and then you kind of like insert it on the other side. And you do it like that. And then when it comes on, this like kind of inflates. And then it dries the hair like that. It dries the hair like that. But lately, I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been lazy. I've been just like air drying my hair. But yeah, I use that sometimes. Now, when I get through that part, this is the oil that I use, and it is actually right before, it depends on how I'm feeling, right before, probably because if I'm doing a hot oil treatment, I don't necessarily have to get under the dryer, you know what I mean? So, but this is what I've been using. It's called the African Pride Moisture Miracle Castor Grapeseed, Argan, Coconut, and Olive. 5 essential oils. It's called Moisture Miracle. I've been using this because my beautician, she had tried to use, it's like orange, it's like Talia Wachi, it's like orange in a big bottle. And for whatever reason, when she would use it on my scalp, I legit would have dandruff like the next day. So when you're using products, make sure that you pay attention and listen to your hair, because if your hair does not like it, it will tell you, okay? So then she introduced me to this. She was like, have I ever used this before? And I was like, no. So I've kind of been just using this. And it's been doing really well with my hair. Like I said, it has castor oil, grapeseed oil, argan, coconut, and olive oil. And you can use it as a hot oil treatment as well. But just make sure, now when I use this, okay, let me backtrack. I distribute it all throughout my scalp. Now this, I will take this, pour some in my hand, and I will go through the hair shaft. I will with this oil, especially the ends, because the ends are the oldest part of the hair. I will go through and evenly distribute it with that. So I will do that. Next, I'm gonna go to, okay, so I think I've been using this product for maybe like 2 years, and I think my hair is over it. My locks are over it. I just need like I'm gonna just show you what it is. It's called Lock Booster Twist and Grip. Now you may be able to find it. You should be able to find this in your local beauty supply store. I know when I first initially found it, I had to get it on Amazon, and it's a little pricey, but it lasted a long time. So yeah, I got this, and I have been using this for a while. But I think that for me, what I've noticed is that it causes buildup. And so I'm going to put a picture in here somewhere in this video where the new one that my beautician actually uses. I'm gonna put that in there. And I can't remember what it's called, but I'll have a picture up here somewhere. And that is kind of expensive, but my locks really love it. And I need like more of a hold without buildup. So I use that. Oh, and I forgot one thing. I'll be right back, you guys. My bad. So I forgot to tell y'all this. So after I use my oil, I'll take this. Now in this bottle, it's Jamaican. It's the As I Am Jamaican Black Castor Oil Water. Okay. So as you can see, I'm almost out. But I just went and purchased a bottle from a local beauty supply store. It's like a mist bottle. I went and purchased that, and I just poured the JBCO As I Am in here. And I'll make sure I post a picture somewhere in this video as well. So this is my conditioner. So I do not spray this on my scalp. I have tried to spray this on my scalp for moisture. No. Me personally, it's like it dried. I don't know what it is, but I'm starting to feel like, okay, yeah, when I wash it, as far as this one, it doesn't do well on my scalp now. But what I do, I'll take this and I'll spray it all on the shafts, like on the shafts of my locks. I'll spray it all on the locks, especially the ends, but I do not spray my scalp with it. So yeah, I'll make sure I link that. I'll make sure I'll put a picture of the JBCO, the As I Am JBCO. This is what I've been using. But I also found out that my beautician, she's using this other spray, and it's the same product line as the lock gel that I just spoke about. And I'll make sure I put a picture somewhere in the video as well. I think I'm gonna use those because I find that when I'm using those, when she does my hair and she does maintenance on my hair, it works really well. My hair loves it. Okay, so I want to mention this really quick. As far as like the winter, in the winter time, I have my Q Redo, right? And it's like really big, but it's a steamer. It's a hair steamer. But what it does, it adds moisture to the scalp. So I kind of use this to take place of this in a way as far as my scalp. So I really use this a lot in the fall and winter months because in the winter, the air is really harsh and it's drying. I remember my granny used to say, the air could pull your hair out, this saying she used to have. And in a way, I feel like she knew what she was talking about because in the winter, it's already cold and then the air is dry. So it's like if your hair is dry and if you're not moisturizing your scalp and your hair, then it could potentially start breaking off. So I use this. Now, when you use this, I tell you now, it can be hot. It's hot. Okay. So I'll take it in between. It's like random. It's not every week or anything like that. Whenever I feel like my hair needs a refresh or moisture, even if I've already washed it, they have these holes in here. I don't know if you can see these holes. So when you turn it on, you let it sit for a second and you press this, then the air, the steam will come out, right? But before that, let me take this out. This is this is where you have to put distilled water or filtered water. You can't put regular water. Filtered water in here, right? It's a little device. And I have some water in here right now. So then you pour it. I don't know if you can see this little hole. You pour it in here. You close it up. And on the outside, there's a line that'll show you, okay, where it can stop at. And just be careful when you're using it because it's, like I said, it's steam, but it's adding moisture to the scalp and to the hair. Now, when I use it, I put it directly on my scalp, right? And then I'll go in between, because I like these little comb things. It's like, I don't really know, like the little prongs. You can go through it, and I go through like that. So then I use that. And then lastly, what I use, I make sure, okay, so this is called the Kiss Colors and Care Edge Fixer Glued Max Hold in the scent Watermelon. Y'all, it's in watermelon. When I tell y'all this smells so good, okay, and it's just it's kind of, you don't have to use a lot. And so in this, it actually, I'm just now realizing it has biotin in it, B7 infused. And the hold level is a 7. So it's like the maximum hold level. So I use this on my edges, but I don't, I smell good. And then I think they have like other scents. I think they have like sweet peach or something like that. Ooh, y'all, I'm crazy. Don't laugh at me, y'all. So it's, you don't have to use a lot because if you use a lot, it'll cause buildup. Like it'll turn white. So I literally like on my edges, I just do that. Like I don't, how some people, and it's just my opinion, some people, they'll take their edges, like if they have locks, they'll like literally comb it out so you can see. It's not that serious, right? It's not that serious. Let's just say on a day like today, when I don't feel like retwisting the outer edge, I'll put some of this on it, just a little bit, so it can give it like a little hold. So yeah, that concludes the products that I use. Oh, lastly, and this is like really, really important. I don't understand why a lot of people don't think that this is important, but how you take care of your body, which as far as like eating and drinking is important. That can promote healthy skin, healthy hair, healthy appearance from the inside out. A lot of people, for whatever reason, I don't know, it's like when they're talking about hair care and skin care, it's like they don't include the eating and the exercise and the taking care of your body aspect. And it just blows my mind. But that is so important. So on top of this, what I do, and hopefully I'm not going off on a tangent, but I do exercise. I exercise no less than 3 times a week, depending on my schedule, because I am a wife and a mother. So I make sure, the one thing I do, so I got this big boy off of Amazon, amazing. I drink one of these every day, like every single day. And my goal is I need to have this finished by 8 p.m. at night, because I don't want to be getting up. I like my sleep, and I don't want to have to get up and use the bathroom in the middle of the night because I was late drinking my water. Now, that's what I do. And I try to make sure that I eat pretty healthy. I try to make sure that I eat pretty healthy. I stay away from like certain meats because it gives me a headache for one. Pork gives me a headache. Now, if it's something, I try to stay conscious of what I'm eating and what I'm drinking. But yeah, that's really important. The reason why I bring this up is because a lot of people, it'll be 7 years that I've been locked in August, on August 2nd to be exact. And a lot of people are like, how did your hair get so long? Listen, so quickly. And I started from the bottom. If you haven't checked my video out of my shorts, I have a shorts about my lock journey and I have pictures. I started from the bottom, okay? Because I realized healthy hair is good hair. But I've known people who've had their locks longer than me, and it's like, they're like, how are your locks longer than mine? Or I take care of myself from the inside out, okay? So I just wanted to go ahead and tell you guys about that. Just if you have any questions, don't forget to go ahead and, talk to me and down below. Make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you rate and give a thumbs up to this video. I love you guys. You're all my warriors, and I'll see you on the next time. And, I always like to leave. Before I leave, I say, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to be here with me, and I appreciate y'all. All right, until next time.